I was here and I was getting things ready, so that works out. Okay. I'm going to give people a few minutes to join us. Let's see. I'm going to pull up the stream on my computer. Okay, let's see. I feel like... Okay, this is, I swear, like my settings have changed and it feels like it always changes all the time. Like, all the time. I think that's to do with YouTube changing things all the fucking time. Okay, all right, so, hey, all right, I'm gonna try to get things set up. I don't know why I pull out this little keyboard every time. I think it's just because it's so cute and it just matches what we got going on. All right. I'm also playing around with some lighting. I turned my desk lamp off. I still have my side lights. I don't know. We're just going to play around with that. Okay. All right. So, okay. We're getting it. We're getting it. We got it. I don't know why I want to pull this in, but we're just going to pull this in because it's cute. And if you've been around, you know this is book related, which is really funny, I think. Okay. All right. So we are getting some peoples here. Yay. What else? I feel like, oh, hang on. Where's it at? Where's it? Okay. Oh, okay. A little bit of desk decor. I don't need this, but this is cute. Let's pull this in. Well, something. Well, you know, stuff works. I don't know. I'm always trying to mess with decor items and then they get in my way. So I don't know why I think that this is necessary. But if you've been looking for, the dragon, you want the dragon. Okay, Ham. If you've been looking for my physical goodies that I've been teasing you guys with, I'm trying to get those in the shop. There's some weird delay thing going on with like, I don't know if it's like speed with the website. I don't know. It's not connecting for some reason. So, Anne's laughing. Haha, I see that Kindle. Yeah, because I can't put it down. It's always here. Okay, so I feel like we got some decor going on. I can pull this a little bit more. Love that there. Okay. It's cute. It's cute. Okay. It's weird. Like I can see this on my screen up here, so that's why I'm like moving things. Okay. Now is it junky? I don't know. Ugh, y'all. It has been a weird past few days. It just really, really is. Okay. Yes, Neen, this little dragon, I've had it on here before, and I'll try to remember to put the link on here. Which reminds me, I need to send Michelle some codes later. Hopefully I don't forget again. But yes, this is my little dragon. I got him off of Etsy. And it's really cute. It's a 3D printed dragon. And every time I look at it, I'm like, do I want a 3D printer so I can add that to my shop? Yes, I do, by the way. The hubby wants a 3D printer too. So that could happen in the future at some point. So be on the lookout for that. So be thinking ahead of what you'd like to see for 3D printed stuff because it could happen. It could happen. The hubby wants one. I want one. It's been a thing. So, oh, you guys, you don't even know. It has been absolutely crazy. Let's start out with some updates while everyone's coming in. So last week was the supposed to be end of quarter break with the hubby, but it got delayed, so it was actually more into the start of the quarter. But it was a fantastic break, by the way. It was much needed, much needed. And I wasn't really ready to go back into the full swing of things, so I sort of eased into it at the first part of the week. But this week has felt like the longest week ever, and it's been a weird mix of like dog vet stuff who knew? Like, it's like I forget. Blood work for a tiny 8-pound dog is still $130. Like, what the fuck is that about? I don't know. Anyways, so dog stuff, camper shopping stuff, work stuff, other jobs, drama stuff, um, health issues the past couple days. It's been a whole thing. It has been a whole fucking thing. So, and then now this weekend, I'm getting everything ready for our August bundles. Like, what? Did you guys realize that August bundles go out on, what is it, Tuesday? I'm here pulling up my Notion. Let me make sure. Tuesday, right? Yeah, August bundles go out on Tuesday. The teaser for the August bundles go out tomorrow. By the way, it's not done. I don't even know what the teaser is going to be yet. So this whole weekend is trying to get all that stuff together. Today I've got billing admin stuff that I've been putting off for the past like 2 weeks to catch up on, in addition to getting bundle stuff ready. So it has been crazy. Crazy. And did I just request another advanced copy of a book? This time an audiobook? Yes, I did this morning. Why? Because I read the book and I loved it, and then I saw that I had a chance to get the audiobook, and it's like, yeah, yeah, I did. And it says August bundles, it's still June, right? I know, right? Like, what the this month is going by so fast, and it's so weird because the bundles go out early. And so it's hard to reconcile like where my brain is versus where the actual calendar timeline is. Because my brain starts thinking ahead. I've already started thinking ahead, like, what are we going to do for our next collection? I don't know, by the way. If you have requests, let me know that. Because the next, like, Q4 is like that weird blend of you have Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas all up in there. So, like, what kind of theme do we do for that? I don't know. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. And then my last day at my other job is very quickly approaching. And so there's kind of a bit of, shall we say, drama, concern around that. I don't know. And I'm pretty sure they're repaving my road today. I don't know. It's been a weird week. What else do I have as far as updates? Let's see. Okay, so yesterday through tomorrow. Hey now, that's not what I meant to do. Yesterday through tomorrow is our book club vote for book journaling for our live stream. So if you haven't voted on that, do that. It's weird to see this as Sunday start because that's just like a Notion default for the web. Throws me off. So vote on the book journaling live that is happening right now. Tomorrow afternoon is our planning Patreon live stream, and I'm so excited about it because we're doing a journaling Zoom hangout. So we're all going to be meeting up live, and we're going to stream live like regular, but we're also going to do Zoom so that we can all come in and do like, we're all going to like get caught up in our journaling and share like what we're doing. Tiny journaling and regular journaling, any kind of stuff like that. I've got some memory keeping stuff I want to work on, get updated. So that's going to be really fun to see what everyone's doing and to chat about that. So I really hope that a good bunch of people show up for that. That'll be really fun. Anne says, I think it would be fun to carry on with the collection with new stuff maybe. I don't know. I was up too late reading. Yeah. I know that feeling. I was up late the other day because I couldn't not finish this one book that I was on, and it was so good. It was actually our book club book of the month book. I finished it the other night and I couldn't go to bed without finishing it. It was so good. Now I'm on to Course by Candace Wright. This is book 1 in the Death in Bloom series, and book 3 comes out at the end of the month. So I'm getting caught up on the series. So that's happening right now. That's what I'm currently reading. Yeah, so, okay, what else do I have as far as updates? Is that it? That might be it as far as updates. Let me see. Look ahead, look ahead, look ahead. Okay, I guess that's it as far as updates go. Yeah. So today's topic is we're going to talk about organization. So one thing for organization, we're going to start off with the new accessory organizer. Have you seen this yet? So last week I was on break, but I still wanted to get out the new accessory kits. There's a shit ton of them. There's some new ones. There's some sets that you're like, typical ones that I haven't done in forever. And now it's like, why have I not done these? I've missed these so much. So I pulled in a bunch of those. Like I said, new ones too. But the organizer, I did the organizer. It's so fucking cute. Look at that. But this time around, you guys had asked for preloaded organizer bundles. So there's different ones. And I don't want to get you guys confused as to which one's which. But we've got a ton of new accessories. If you have questions about which accessory bundle comes with what, let me know. But basically it's like you can get all the individual little sets by themselves, or you can go with the mega bundle, which is like a sampler of those. So there is crossover. If you get the little sets, don't get the mega bundle, because the mega bundle it'll be duplicates, right? So it's like one or the other, the little sets or the mega bundle. And I will say, let me see, I pulled this up. I had to count the other day whenever I was doing the listing for, okay, my mouse is like stuck underneath my keyboard and it's really hard to maneuver. Okay, so I had to count the other day. And if you're wondering about bundles, if you go with the mega bundle, it's 87 pieces. And so you're getting 87 individual pieces. That's like a sampling of I think it's like 7 different sets. If you go with the smaller sets, like let's say you got all the smaller sets and didn't get the mega bundle, then you're looking at 219 pieces. Okay. Now, if you get one of the organizers that's loaded, those are like bundle 1 comes with the mega bundle in it. Bundle 2 is all the smaller sets. And if you bump it up to bundle 3, that comes with the smaller sets and the new paper notes. That's like the two-tone, the duo is kind of what I'm calling it. That bumps up to 303 pieces. And then if you go with bundle number 4, that includes the smaller sets, the duo paper notes, the mixed paper notes that comes with, like, if you got one of the monthly bundles, those paper notes, and then the basic accessory sets. So by the time you get all of those together, you're looking at 398 pieces. That's a lot of stickers, okay? That is a lot of accessory stickers. And that's not even getting to decor kits, because yes, there will be decor kits. I just don't have them done yet. But they will happen. I'm going to move this out of the way. So what I did is, like, with the preloaded bundles, you get them, like, you get the PNG files, but then you also get the organizer. You can get the organizer by itself. Like, let's say you got all of the smaller sets because you couldn't tone down your excitement, and then you want to get, like, just the blank accessory organizer, this guy here. That's a perfectly fine way to go. Then you can choose how you want to load it. I know that some people, and Mandy, have added extra pages to theirs and put the sticker books, like the decorative sticker books, the functional sticker books, stuff like that, in the organizer. Yes, Anne, I am calling you out. You're a fantastic example. But so there's so many different ways that you can do this. So the way the organizer works, if you haven't seen one of my organizers before, there's I think it's like 13 different areas. All of these different areas right here. So this is the index. So if you click anywhere where it says index, it brings you to this page. And so if you want, you can add notes to what these are. So here's the thing, you don't have to use this to store your accessories. You could use this as kind of like just a dashboard for anything. So it could be kind of like just like a notebook organizer for anything. And then these are your different areas. These are just what you're choosing to organize in these different areas. So this is all of them. So let's look at, all right, so one is the hardware. So I chose, obviously, to put my hardware there. This button takes you back to the front page, okay? Then you've got this little paper. I put my papers here. So this is like the little note pages, the little notepads, these little things, little, you know, all of this type of paper stuff. Then you've got the photo frame. I chose to put my photo frames here. And see the concept where it came from? So I originally wanted something to organize like all of my different accessory sets. And then I stopped doing like a bunch of the individual ones because I just wasn't sure if you guys wanted them or if you just wanted the mega. So this time I did both so that you could choose either you want all the sets that gives you like 219 pieces or you just want a sampling. So it's like 87 pieces, right? Then this one is a little paper note. So this is where I put like these style of paper notes, and these come from the different sets, right? And then this is the duo that I mentioned. So it's like this, because I was missing these. I wanted like the months. So I did another one of these sets. I haven't done one of these in a while because I've been doing the mixed paper notes. But so I wanted this. So I've got like the purple geo and then this beautiful watercolor one. And then this came in that same set and it's more of like just decorative stuff. So these are really fun. Really, really fun. Love those. Love those. Okay. So that is the little paper notes. And then this is a little paper, right? So I decided to put the paper type pages and stickers here. And these are from the new odds and ends bundle. So love those. That's a brand new set. So some of those you will find in the mega bundle, but some of them are exclusive to that odds and ends set. Love that. So glad to have the months on paper notes in the style. Isn't that fun? I was missing it. I'm glad I'm not the only one who was missing it because I was missing it. It's been a while since I've done it and I just really wanted it, right? So I see this is why your feedback is so important. So I didn't know what you guys want and I make sure I put it in the shop because I wanted these. I wanted the months. So very, very happy about that. And then, okay, so the pins, this is one big area. So if I click on it, this goes to this page and I'm using it to store all the pins. So this is from like the basic accessory set. And then this is all from the pen and pencil bundle. And they are so fun. There's so many good. I love the little stars one. Oh, I could not choose a favorite. I mean, I have some that are top for sure, but don't make me choose an actual favorite because I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can do that. Okay, and then you get highlighters. I put my highlighters here. Washi. Put the washi here. So this is from the washi bundle, like the individual ones. And then this is from like the basic one, and this is from the new odds and ends. Neen says, which is the bundle without the odds and ends? Like, what do you mean? The odds and ends is like it's on its own as a new bundle. And then let's see, can I just go to the website? I'm gonna show you. But the mega bundle has some of those odds and ends stuff in it. But okay, come on. I swear, no, that's not what I wanted. Go to the site. Go to the site. Come on. Okay, well that's not working. Let's go here. Okay. Okay, well it's just being a pain in the butt today. Okay, so the odds and ends, I don't even have like a photo of that because I did, okay. Let me see if I have Do I have that just here somewhere? Because I organized mine, so it's like not really the same. Where am I at? Oh, here. Collections. Okay. Go with list. Odds and ends. Okay. And of course, it's not going to show me these. Sure. Let's just extract them all. There we go. Oh, quit. Grid. There we go. Okay, so this is the odds and ends set. So the way the different bundles work is that you can either get all the smaller sets or you can get the mega bundle. So the mega bundle is like a sampler, so it's pulling from all 7 of the smaller sets. So, for example, in the mega bundle, I think you get this one and maybe these 2 and this one, some of these little stickers, maybe that. And then the rest of it's just in the odds and ends bundle. So it's either the smaller sets or the mega bundle. Is kind of the way you want to go. If you don't want duplicates, then you need one or the other. So it just depends on how many accessories you want. But the odds and ends is a new one because I had some stuff that only showed up in the mega bundle, but I didn't want like to what? Okay, Neen says I want to buy a mega bundle without the odds and ends. Well, the odds and ends is its own set, so you don't need both. The mega bundle is like, let me see if I can get the website to come up again, because I swear it's just being a pain in the butt. Okay, shop. Okay, so the mega bundle looks like this. Okay, so you've got these 4 pages of stuff. Okay, as far as the difference between the mega bundle, can I make this bigger? Let's see. There we go. Okay, so this is the mega bundle. So you get all 4 of these pages. As far as like odds and ends, if you're wanting to know like the difference, some of these things on this last page comes from the odds and ends bundle. So if you got the odds and ends bundle, you don't need the mega or the other. Odds and ends is its own set. So you don't need you said I want to buy a mega bundle without the odds and ends. I'm not sure what you mean because it's either one or the other. If we're looking at just the odds and ends bundle or set, that's this one. And that's these pages. Okay, so this is odds and ends. You get like these different papers, little clips, these little thumbtack pin things, the envelope, some washi, stuff like that. So that's the odds and ends bundle. So it's either, I mean, does that answer your question? I'm not sure. Because I feel like I got confused. So it's like, it's either or. It's either the mega bundle or it's all these smaller sets, like all of these. So it's like one or the other, depending on how many bundles you want. She says, oh, so it's not the entire set. What do you mean? If you want every accessory in this set, then that would be like all in one thing. Then that would be like one of the accessory organizers. Because with this one, like you can choose between these different bundles. So you can get the organizer only. You can get bundle number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4. And they, like when you click on them, it tells you what comes in it. So like this says it's the PDF organizer and then the mega bundle. And then bundle 2, it tells you all of these sets that you get. And then number 3, all of these sets that you get. And then number 4, all of these sets. So, and these comes with it like preloaded. So you would get like the organizer already loaded in with the stickers, so you don't have to do anything. But that's GoodNotes only, so it's not like I can do that for every planning app. So, but since the majority of you are on GoodNotes, that was the easiest way to do it. Hope that helps. Okay, hope that helps. I think we got that clear. So I'm very, very curious to see how all you guys are organizing this. What I did, because there's 5 extra sections that's not specifically associated with things. So for this one, this zipper, I did the mixed paper notes that comes with, like, this is one that came in like the monthly bundles. I mean, you can get it on its own, but this one came with the monthly bundles. So I put that here. And then for this pocket divider, I did the mini calendars for this collection. So like the next 2 in the quarter, they'll go here too, just because they're really pretty. And I wanted to have them in one place. And then for this one is the weekly prompts. These are monthly bundle exclusives. So this was the first month. And the thing about these is they're not specific to any week or year or whatever. So you can use these over and over and over again. So I figured, why not have them in here? Now, who's I talking to? Mandy said that she didn't include anything date specific in her organizer because, they're date specific. They're only good for a certain amount of time, right? So she didn't include her mini calendars. So there's so many different ways you can do it. And then we have this one. I haven't decided what to put here. I left it open depending on what else I end up putting out for the collection. I wanted to give myself some room. And then there's also this one. So you can put whatever you want there. And like I said, you don't have to use these to organize accessories. You can use them as kind of like a dashboard for whatever you want. So like you could organize other stickers in here. And like I said before, Anne and Mandy both have added the decorative and functional sticker books in here. So you can do whatever. It doesn't even have to be specific to accessories. You could do this as like a planner or like a bullet journal type of thing where like in this section you do like daily pages or what. Literally you could do anything with it. It was originally designed with the accessories in mind, but literally you could do anything. And says they would also make great notebooks. Yeah, that's what, like, you could totally do anything. Just if this could be like a brain dump organizer. So if you wanted to use like I said, what is it, 13 different, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, yeah. So 13 different sections, you could use this to organize anything. It could be different areas of your life. It could be different, like you could organize health stuff, journaling stuff, work stuff, kids stuff, family stuff, home organization stuff, whatever works for you, because you could totally look at it as like just a dashboard that's cute and pretty. So there's so many different ways you can do it. Now, since we're talking about organizing, the other thing I get this question every once in a while, and it's been a while since I've really talked about it, but how I organize my GoodNotes just in general. So close that. Okay, so I have like, this is my main, the main documents page, and I have a folder for 2023, a folder for 2024. I normally would have other ones, but what I have done is I've got archives. So these are like older years. So I could come in here like and move this to the archive folder. So now it's like 2024 is my main one. All my older stuff goes into here. So see, I've got 2019, 2020, 2021, 22, 23, along with some other stuff. But then I've got a folder for business, challenge me, collections. So this is where like my collections are. That's where they go. I've got Etsy shop stuff. This is like older stuff. So I may throw this in archives and clean this up. It's been a while. Fit Girls, inserts, original blanks, personal. I started with original blanks of like other planners that I have, but then I ended up putting those in the different collections that they were associated with. So that's what I've done there. personal playtime, simply nerdy collab, Skillshare stuff, stickers. So this would be any of the other shops. It's a little lacking because of that GoodNotes crash I had a while ago. So I still am like, it's my most used stuff, and then I pull more stuff in as I need it or as I remember it. Tone it up, and then work stuff for contract work. So if I go to my collections folder, I've got calendars, inserts, and words. Okay, so this is, I mean, that's self explanatory. Calendars, inserts, and words. That stuff goes here. And then I've got sample spread bundles. So I want to do more of these, but this is all I have for now. That's where that lives. Then these are just collections. So I've got like 4th of July stuff, Arcane Beauty, Axolotl, Blush and Navy, Boho Beauty. And then these kind of don't really fit into any specific collection. They just kind of float around. And it's organized by name. Of course, you can also do it by date or type. Either one works. Now, if you could do it by type and then by name as well, can you do that? I don't think so. I think it just, or does it automatically do that? Let's see. Ooh, okay. So I'll probably do this then. Okay, so by type, if I'm on this page, I won't keep that because I will do that somewhere. Like, I love having it by name, mostly. But I do like a folder for each collection, right? And like even Patreon. I've also started coloring my folders. That's a new GoodNotes 6 thing. And then there's also like the icons you can add. So I've done some of those. Mainly, I just change the color if it's something that makes me want to like, I just wanted to catch my attention. So I change the color or change the icon. And then these are all the random ones that don't really fit. So like if I go to Midnight Elemental, I've got calendars and inserts, which I started pulling those out when I did the organizer. So there's really only the overlays left in there. And then planners, this is a folder for like the planners in the collection. And then the rest is all stickers. This feels really small right now because I put so much in the organizer instead of having like, what is it? 7, 8, 9, 10 different accessory sets loose in here. They're now all in here, which, I mean, to me that works. And says, I wish my mini had the bigger hard drive. My GoodNotes is the biggest thing, and it's pretty much only CCP. Thank you. Yeah, that's one thing. Like, I don't keep everything on my iPad because that takes up a lot of storage. So what's not on my iPad goes on Dropbox. Everything, like when I download something from like another shop or, you know, even my shop, I have it on Dropbox because I do lots of links for you guys for the larger files. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. I need coffee. Hang on. I've been staying up too late reading. I'm not getting enough sleep. But I always keep the originals on Dropbox because if something ever happens to my GoodNotes, if it was only in GoodNotes, then I would be screwed if it messed up like it did. I don't know. Was that the beginning of this year? Was it the end of last year? I don't even remember when it was. I'm still not fully caught up from it, but my GoodNotes crashed with an update and wiped everything essentially. The cloud didn't back everything up. It just didn't. And then the stuff that it supposedly backed up didn't actually work. Like it just showed up as like a gray little box and you click on it and there's nothing there. So I don't trust it to fully back up everything. So Dropbox is organized much like this, where I'll have like a folder for each collection. Or like if it's for the other shops, like if I go to this and let's say I go to Shadowcat. So there's a folder for Shadowcat, but then shout out to Mandy. Come on. I don't know why it does this. So frustrating. Do I need to empty my trash again? Let's see. No, I just did that the other day. It's just being a pain in the ass. All right, if anyone knows how to make it not do this, that would be great. I don't know why it does it. So here's an example of like, there's a folder for Last Rituals. Shout out to Daria. And then I have all the GoodNotes files for the sets that I have in here, right? This helps me stay organized. Let's see if it will do it again. There we go. Okay, so see, there's a folder for that vendor, and then the individual sets are in here. So that's how I keep things organized. And I know that some people like to have like a sticker book with, let's say, instead of having the individual sets from this shop, maybe they have one sticker book that they organize everything in. I personally don't like doing that. If you like doing it, that's fine. But one reason why I don't like doing it is because it makes for one ginormous file in that GoodNotes has to process when you open it and when you save it, as opposed to these smaller sets. It's not so heavy for GoodNotes to process and for GoodNotes to save. Like if I were to, to give you an example, if I were to go to my, I really like the type here. If I were to go to my organizer, okay, it's full. You saw how full it is. If I were to export this, so export all, okay, I'm going to choose GoodNotes. If I go to look at this file, it is quite large, okay? You see how long it's taking? Because it's quite large. Because so much stuff is in here. Come on, little fella, you can do it. I believe in you. Okay, so this is up to 394.9 megabytes. Okay, now let's compare that to if I open up Dropbox and let's go back to one of the smaller sets. I mean, this is kind of a larger set, but let's go to, okay, the accessories. If I look at this, okay, just the basic accessories, 21.9 megabytes. Okay, so it's a lot easier for GoodNotes to handle a 29 meg file as opposed to a 400 meg file. So I only do that for like one, like just the accessories, I'm fine with that one. But if I were to put like every sticker set for the, I'm going to cancel that. I don't want that. Like if I were to go through here and do back to these other shops for an example. Let's go back to here. If I were to do like every single one of these sets in one notebook to try to organize them, that's going to be a huge file to process. For GoodNotes to process, like that's when it starts slowing down. I don't mind doing it for like my accessories because they all match and they, it's a thing. But this one, I like to know where the stickers came from, like what set, so I don't actually end up buying that set again. And if I keep them separate, it helps me to kind of like associate that. Because look, we have all been there where we have bought a set and then we forgot that we bought it. And we're like, damn, oh, that's so cute. You go to the shop and you're like, oh, it's so cute. I have to have that. And then you buy it. And then you realize, oops, I've already bought that from them. And so then you have to message them and you're like, hey, I'm so sorry. I bought this twice. And most shops will be like, oh, that's fine. I see your proof of purchase here. Let's send you something of equal value, right? Well, I give that example because I had to do that with this shop. Because I bought something twice because the shit is so cute. But yeah, so for me, having it as smaller sets makes more sense. It's the same reason why I don't like it. Well, one reason why I don't like year-long planners, because by the time you get a year's worth of stuff in it, the whole file is going to really slow down. So when you have like a quarterly planner, it's not as big of a file, right? So that's one of my tips for organizing is, as cool as it sounds to have a folder where you organize, or a sticker book where you organize all the stickers from one shop, I honestly don't recommend it because it ends up really big. Now, if you take your stickers and make them pretty small in the GoodNotes file, I think it reduces your file size, but I'm not really sure. Also, something I did not know until Mandy told me, that GoodNotes files have like a memory. So if you put a bunch of stuff in a GoodNotes file and then delete it, it still remembers the file size, which I didn't know that. And I did a prime example of that whenever I was doing the bundles for, where am I at? Oh gosh, okay. So when I was doing the bundles for this, for the organizer, I loaded them, right? So I loaded the one with the mega bundle, and then I just duplicated it to swap out accessories, and then I was like, okay, we're gonna test out this theory, and so I went to export it, and it was like twice the size of what it should have been, because it was like GoodNotes was remembering everything from the mega bundle that I then deleted and then loaded with the new stuff for all the little sets. So it was like twice the size. It was crazy. So that is one thing to keep in mind. Um, but I personally really like organizing like this. It makes sense for me. Another example, Peaches and Dreams. Okay, so I didn't have an organizer um, notebook thing for this. So I've got all my stickers and like accessories and stuff here in the main Peaches and Dreams folder. But then here I've got the calendars and inserts. And then I've got a folder for all the decor kits so that I can keep those. Because, like, I don't know, my brain views those separately. It views them like differently than the sticker books because they're decor items, right? And then I've got the folder for planners. Okay. And I don't know, it just works. The process works for me. Oh, y'all, I think they really are repaving my road today. Okay, how exciting. A little weird tangent there. But so I don't know. So this just works for me. As far as organization, I like it. I like that my sticker sets are here and like my planners are here. The calendars are separate, so I can makes it easier for me to go and like get those things so I know where to look. Folders within folders work for me because it's like it organizes things in a way that makes sense to me. I don't know. Come on. Why does it do that? So that's kind of like, that's a look into my GoodNotes. Now, when it comes to Dropbox, because like I said, I keep all my stuff there too, like all the originals. So if I were to go to, I have a folder called Planners, and in this folder is a folder for different shops. So I gave you, Last Rituals and Shadowcat as examples. So let's go to Shadowcat Digitals. So see in here, there's a folder for each of those sets. So I can keep the images and the GoodNotes file nice and neat and organized. And when I go to tell you guys like what set I'm using, if I didn't have it organized like this, where it's like a folder for it, then it would be so hard for me to remember. And I can't rely on my memory that well. I just, no, there's just too many sets that I have. I could not do that. So for me, this works. This is a really cute set, by the way. If you do not have this, this goes really good with Midnight Elemental, I think. I mean, that's just fucking cute. Okay? It's just fucking cute. So this is Shadowcat Digitals, by the way. Highly recommend these. They're just too cute. Too cute. So, okay. So yeah, so that's how I organize things in my Dropbox. So I have, like I said, a folder for planners. And then these are all the different shops that I have stuff from. So like if I go to Issa Gray, okay? Do I really only have 3 sets from her? I really need more. I love this one. This one might be my favorite. And then, okay, what was the other one I showed you in GoodNotes? Last Rituals. So you can see I've got like folders for everything. And I even went so far as like, if it's a freebie, I put 00 underscore freebie at the front of it so that it puts all, if I'm sorting alphabetically, it puts all my freebies at the top. And then the rest is like the regular sets, because mentally that just helps me remember which is which. Because if you don't have some sort of organization, like, you're going to end up buying stuff twice. You just are. And it's not always a big deal, because usually you can just reach out to the shop and be like, hey, I'm so sorry. Here's my proof of purchase. Help me out, please. And most times they will. I mean, I know I will. So, yeah. But so this is, I highly recommend folders. And don't rely on just your GoodNotes or just, anything to save your stuff. I mean, for me, Dropbox has proved to be like really reliable. I use it for lots of work stuff. Um, I I can't imagine not using Dropbox at this point. So I don't know, and I don't keep my images and the GoodNotes file on my iPad just because that just takes up a lot of room. So I will keep the images on Dropbox. I mean, I keep the GoodNotes file on Dropbox too, but I only download the GoodNotes file because that's what I use to, copy the stuff and put it in my files, in my planner. Some people don't use the GoodNotes file and they just use the images. I mean, that's fine if that works for you. I just don't like having that much stuff on my iPad. Now, technically, you could do split screen and pull from, if I'm, let's go to here and to here. This is my daily page for today. Obviously, I've planned out really well. I mean, you could always just pull from Dropbox and get the image files, I might as well just leave this here because that's pretty. I mean, so that works. And says, I use Dropbox too, but my main stuff is backed up in iCloud and Google Drive. I mean, I don't use Google Drive too much because sometimes it gets all funky with GoodNotes files. Like if you try to download let's say you have a folder that has your PNG files and your GoodNotes file in it on Google Drive, if you try to download them both at the same time, like in one zip, it rips apart your GoodNotes file. So it's like you have to download the GoodNotes file separately and then the images separately for it to work right. At least that's been my experience every time I've tried to download stuff like that, and it's a pain in the ass, and I don't like it. Whereas if you're doing it to Dropbox, I mean, mainly I'm downloading stuff on my computer and organizing it there. So maybe that's what makes a difference. I don't know. But that just works best for me. As far as iCloud, I don't, I mean, maybe my beef with iCloud is that when my GoodNotes crashed that time and it was supposed to have an automatic backup to iCloud, half the stuff didn't back up. And then what did back up came in like, let me see if I can find an example. So if I were to go to here, it like came in like this, and then you couldn't, like, nothing was actually there. Like you couldn't even open it. The stuff that came back from iCloud, it didn't work. Like you can't even access it. Okay, that one you can. Oh, but see, we're blank. So that's why iCloud freaks me out and stresses me out, and I don't like it. I have it turned on, but when that happened, it freaked me out. And it was like if I didn't have my stuff backed up on Dropbox, then it would be like gone. Like if you couldn't download the original files again from like Etsy or My Shop or something like that, then they would just be gone, and it totally freaked me out. So I have not had that problem with Dropbox, so I guess that's why I'm more partial to it, I guess. I don't know. It just really, iCloud pissed me off when that happened because it was so stressful. I ended up having to go through and delete everything as far as like sticker books from different shops that came back from iCloud after that crash because nothing would work. And then I had to go and download them all from Dropbox again. It just irritated me, and I'm like, so that is, I mean, that's my experience. That doesn't mean everyone has that experience. So take that with a grain of salt. But that's what happened to me, and it irritated me, and I did not like it. So, yeah, that's, that's what happened. I'm trying to think if there was any other organizational tips. Or I feel like, okay, so it's like 10:48. So let's open this up to questions. Do you guys have any questions? Okay, Neen says, yeah, Apple forces you to get more storage. Yes. Okay, I do have, I do have iCloud storage, and I have upgraded that because I have so much in GoodNotes that it like just I don't even know how that works. But I do have that. I think it's like $2.99 a month or something. Like Ann says, $2.99 a month. But Dropbox is like my way to go. And that's also because I mean, if you look at my Dropbox, I have like a shit ton of stuff. Like, let's see, if I go back, like I have all of these things because I've been using Dropbox for years, and so I have business stuff along with shop stuff on here, along with like everything else, and so I have a lot of shared files with other people on here. Oh look, it's a photo. It's a video of my dog. This was his first ice cube. Okay, look, ice cube. It's so cute. Okay, that was totally random. That was his first ice cube. Okay, that was adorable. But like, I don't know. Dropbox is like it's my jam. Okay, it's my jam. And it says I wish Dropbox had a cheaper monthly plan. I do the yearly. I think the yearly is cheaper when you break it down by months, but I have the yearly plan. She says I pay for both iCloud and Google Drive. I don't pay for Google Drive. I think I just have the free version of that, but I don't know if my storage is bigger with Google Drive because I do have like G Suite that I pay for with like my business email. So, but I don't really use Google Drive that much because I mainly use Dropbox, and it's nowhere near full, and I have a shit ton of stuff on there. Neen says I just had to get more storage, even though I bought an external hard drive and used Dropbox. I don't like. Does this tell me what my? I don't want to hit account and then like you guys see account stuff because that might get awkward. But I don't remember what storage size I have. I have a pretty large storage on Dropbox, but I do the yearly plan, and because I think it's cheaper than by the month. I just do it like one yearly. Like it's a big chunk for the year, of course, but I have so much stuff on there. So much stuff. I do have external hard drives, but I mainly use those for computer file backups. Like I have one for digital assets, like commercial use assets that I use. And then I have one external for like backup files. So like video editing, podcast stuff, planner share stuff like the planner collage stuff, get those off my computer. I archive those every once in a while. And says I have about 8 gigs at Dropbox from I'll get that storage for free by doing this thing. Okay. I really don't know what I have. Hang on. Please hold. Let me just, because I don't want y'all to see like weird account stuff. Okay, so apparently I have 27. Okay, let's see how much of this. I've got 27.9% used of the 2 terabyte storage. That's what I have on Dropbox right now. Don't ask me how much it is because I have no idea. Whoa, that's weird. Like, I don't want to see myself. That's weird. Weird reflection there. Okay, that's bizarre. Okay, so that totally freaked me out seeing my weird reflection in there. But so I have the 2 gig storage or 2 terabyte, not 2 gig, 2 terabyte storage, and I've only used 29% of that. And I have a shit ton of stuff on there. But I also do a lot of stuff where like my heavy files I will share on Dropbox so that you guys can get those and it's easier to download. And one thing that I love about doing Dropbox is that if you have a Dropbox account and you are getting one of my folders, then you can just add it to your Dropbox and you don't even have to download everything. You just add it to your Dropbox and then you can just download what you need. Or if you add it to your Dropbox, you don't have to download it because it's there. So if you're pulling in images and not using the GoodNotes file, then it's already there, you know? So that's one thing I like about it. Okay, let's see. Any other questions, comments, all that jazz? I want to see what I have. Okay. Let's move you out of the way. Let's see. Okay. Okay, Neen says, so what's coming out next week? Okay. I have some new products in the works, not bundle related, that I would like to get out sooner rather than later, but I want to get the bundles completely finished before I do those. Um, but the monthly bundles come out on Tuesday. Tomorrow is the teaser for the next bundle. So I'm going to get that all finished up today so that that's ready for tomorrow. But Tuesday is the monthly bundles, and I can already tell you that you're going to have multiple bundles to choose from next Tuesday. So month 2 of the quarter is supposed to be like the planner customizing type of themed thing. And since there's so many different planners, I decided to do multiple bundle options. So you're going to get some customizing things, some sticker things, some. Now, I don't want to give everything away, but there will be multiple bundles to choose from so that you can at least start out with a bundle that maybe matches the planner that you're using. I can't do one for like every possible planner available, but you'll be able to choose one that'll give you some options, right? And then there's stuff that's not planner specific, or maybe let's say you've got the Big Fancy 3.0, but you're interested in seeing some stuff that matches up with the DIY canvas book type planner. So maybe you get that bundle just because you want to get some variety. I don't know. That's gonna be options, but also decor kits are coming with a brand new style, as well as like the ones that you've known and loved. Um, I'm still trying to decide, like, I have several things already started, so it's like what goes in the bundles versus what goes to the shop. It's so hard for me to choose because I want all the things. But we've got more stickers in the works. We've got papers in the works, scrapbooking kits, decor kits, some planner options that you guys have asked about for like white pages, insert bundles, just so many things that I want to do. So yeah, and then some other things not related to the collection. Like, okay, one teaser word. I'm going to throw this out there. I don't think Delena's here because she may be in a meeting right now, but I'm just going to throw this out there. Nina, I think you'll like this too. Mermaids. Okay? Mermaids. Just throw that word out there. Not collection related, but would coordinate. So yeah. And then soon, I think it's not next week, but the next is the Patreon exclusive stickers. So those are coming up. So there's just, y'all, there's stuff in the works. There's stuff happening. But remember, your feedback is important. So make sure you're giving me your feedback. Um, Neen says OMG and says, oh, shall I not tell Delana this in the other chat? No, you can tell Delana. Get her excitement up, Get her excitement up because she'll love it. You give her that one word and she's gonna go crazy. So love it. So yeah, so stuff is happening. Stuff is happening. I also have some exclusive videos coming to the Patreon community. So the planning side. Maybe I'll have some for the book journaling, for the book club side too. I don't know. Maybe we'll see about that too, because I do need to get caught up on my book journal. So maybe I'll do some videos to share there too. I want to start doing more of those, like exclusive videos for the Patreon, because that's just fun. Why not have another exclusive bonus that, wasn't even original, but I just want to give it. And I got to work out the physical stuff for the shop, because this is in the shop, but this is not in the shop yet because I'm having trouble with the upload connection. I don't know what's going on with that. I was on a chat the other day for so long, and I've got to get that worked out. So I'm going to get back in the chat today. That's on my list. Also, I can't do it on here because it's a PC thing, but where's that? Planners, and then planner shares. just to give you a teaser, let's go by date. Okay, so you guys saw this the other day. I think this was the photo I gave you. And it was like, this is that new app that new app game thing that I teased you guys with in my collage. The Spirit City lo-fi stuff. So one thing I want to start doing is doing some streaming of this. So if you're into productivity with some fun, gamer type stuff involved, I'm going to do some streaming. It'll probably be on Discord that I'll do that. And it might be like exclusive to Patreon or something, or maybe I'll do both. But this is a good way to do like productivity. There's another group that I'm in that she calls it productivity power hours. And that is fantastic. And I would love to be able to do that with you guys, where like we all just come together and like put our heads down and like work on stuff that we need to do. And like we're in it together, but yet we're all doing our own sort of thing. So I kind of want to do some streaming of this to show you that. I thought about doing it today on Discord after this, but I'm not going to do it today. I may do it later. Yeah, Neen, this is on Windows. It's on Windows. This is just a screenshot of it. But I thought about doing it today, but today's just too busy. And I'm going to put on an audiobook that I got a copy of the other day for a review. I'm going to put that on while I work and get the bundle stuff worked on today, along with admin stuff. But maybe later. I'll probably end up showing this in the Patreon live stream tomorrow, right? Because there is a journaling feature in this. Like you can't, this button right here is a built-in, right here, there's a built-in journal in this gaming app. So that's really cool. I'm hoping it comes to iOS at some point because it would be cool to have it on my iPad. But I don't know. But you can like play music and there's like little spirits. You can change like the look of the room. You've got like, there's like a to-do list and like a timer and like a habit tracker thing. It's so cool. So, but I think it's still fairly new. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that, but I feel like it's still fairly new. So it's not on Mac yet, but I would love to do a little streaming like session with this just because it's really cool. And the music in it, the lo-fi music is really cool. You can pull up YouTube music too, but I really like the built-in playlist. They've got like, I don't know, like 4 of them in there maybe. I don't know. So that's just a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything for you. So yeah. Do you guys have any other questions? I don't know. I'm really excited about tomorrow's live stream for Patreon because we're doing, like I said, we're doing like a journaling thing. And this is what my tiny journaling looks like right now. I've got to get caught up on some days. I've got my notes put in here and I've got like a shit ton of photos, but I need to get caught up. So I think that'll be really fun to have that. And then I also have like different scrapbooky things for the week instead of like the regular week. I put a thing on it. See? So that I could do like kind of like a memory keeping board instead. So that's going to be fun. I need to get caught up on that, but this is the top. But yeah, so that's stuff that's happening. Anything else? Okay, I guess that's it. I guess that's all I got. And yeah, so I will see some of you tomorrow in the Patreon live stream. Like I said, we're going to be streaming, but we're also going to be meeting up in Zoom, so you can choose which one however you want to attend. And, yeah, okay, that's it. I'm out to go, I think I need some food, but then I also need to work on our next bundles. I can't believe it is that time already, because it's crazy. I really want to make some decor kits. I may just do some of those real quick. I don't know. So, okay. All right. I will see you guys later. Like I said, some of you I'll see tomorrow. You guys can check out my new fun glasses. I got like a bazillion pairs. It's the first time ever that I've had super fun glasses. And when I say super fun glasses, yes, I do have a pair that is rainbow leopard print. I couldn't resist them. So yeah, maybe I'll wear those tomorrow for the live stream. I don't know, because they're really fun. Okay, I'm out. I will see you guys next time. Ta-ta and toodaloo. Okay, I'm gonna do a little thing. Bye, guys.